we are joined by Mr. B. Thiagarajan, Executive Director and President, AC and Residential Product Business, Blue Star. Thank you very much, Mr. Thiagarajan, for being with us here on NDTV Profit. Good to have you on the show today. Before we talk to you about the new launches that you've recently done, give us a sense of how the business has been so far in this quarter. Have you seen any pickup in demand? Because slowdown in demand was a big story last year till about the third quarter. Any improvement on that front?
Good morning. Thank you for talking to me. I can say in my career spanning 39 years, I have never seen exciting times like what it is now. For the past 3 months, the demand has been exceptionally good. The market has been growing. We have been growing close to around 30% in room air conditioners, around 20% in refrigeration products. On all fronts, the situation is very, very encouraging. Number one is it is getting hot. It is going to be, I think, a very harsh summer. Second thing is that in terms of technology, the inverter air conditioners or environment-friendly refrigerants and Wi-Fi enabled air conditioners, so on and so forth, along with air purification that is becoming an important subject, everything has fallen in place. The third thing is the agriculture, rural economy getting focused. We had been doing around 57% of our business from tier 3, 4, 5 cities, which is likely to further accelerate. Our own market share has been growing from around 4% 5 years ago to 10.5. It is poised to become around 12.5% in the coming fiscal. We are planning for a minimum growth of 25%. We are very excited about the same. On the channel front, the e-commerce channels are beginning to look up. I think they will significantly grow in the coming years. All in all, February was a very good month. March is going very well. I think April, May, June also will be fantastic.
All right, so that's a very positive and a different view, as in a positive view that we've heard from any company after a very, very long time, that demand has finally started picking up. Talking about the rural sector particularly, do you think consumption boost has come in on that front, or is it still the urban consumption which is helping you, making you feel very optimistic for the demand going forward?
I will not call it rural. It is not really the villages. That will contribute to our commercial refrigeration or cold storages business. This is about tier 3, 4, 5 cities other than the metro cities, what we call. They have been doing well over the years. Despite monsoon has been bad, it did extremely well. With the additional focus that has come in through the union budget, I think it will do furthermore. One of the indicators is the consumer finance scheme growth. Close to around 15% of our sales is happening through consumer finance. In the coming months, it may further go up. It may even touch 20% of the sales. But above all, the exciting thing is we thought that tier 3, 4, 5 markets will seek products which are, economy in nature, or they will not go in for premium products. Very, very surprisingly, even these markets are looking out for premium products. That is one of the reasons we do well. In Blue Star own context, our market share from tier 3, 4, 5 is significantly higher. It is close to 15% plus in those markets compared to metro. So it is a very welcome thing. If at all I have to express a concern, it is in terms of the marketing communication costs. Actually, the advertising is becoming expensive. As you can see, the e-commerce player or the new economy players are spending a lot of money in the TV channels or print medium. So in order to reach out in tier 3, 4, 5, especially vernacular, it is going to call for much more spends than what we have been doing over previous years. So this is where I am. But we are gearing up very, very extensively in these markets as well by opening our own offices in quite a few locations.
Okay. Talking about the ad spend particularly that you mentioned here, that's becoming expensive and it's important as well to reach out to that particular set of consumers. Could you give us a sense of the kind of ad spend increase that we are likely to see as we enter into the year FY17? Has it been significantly higher in this quarter as well?
Yes, we are increasing our spend by 30% against around rupees 30 crores. We are taking it to rupees 40 crores. But whether we will get 30% more spots is a big question mark. It is the news channels like you are saving us in reaching out at large numbers. But cricket or many other sports, they are all becoming very, very expensive actually. And so on a 30% increase, we will be spending around rupees 40 crores. But I think we will get only around 20% more exposure by that additional increase because of the escalation costs in the media expenses.
So this 40 crores that you mentioned, this is going to be for the year FY17 that you're referring to.
That's right. FY16 was rupees 30 crores.
Okay, all right. Now talking about the specific segment that you'll be focusing on, is it going to be the premium products that's going to be your key focus? Is that a high margin product for your company for FY17? Is that going to be the new target?
There are two distinct strategies. Number one is we want to demonstrate that we are superior to even Japanese players. So we have gone ahead and launched the widest range of inverter air conditioners. In India, no other company has got inverter air conditioners as we do now. It's around 35 models or so, with a very wide price range. There is a second strategy exactly opposite to that. In Northern India market, we have been weak. It is a window air conditioner market. There again, we have gone ahead and launched more than 20 window air conditioner models. So we are attacking on one hand the non-metro Northern Indian market. On the other hand, from the premium segment, we want to gain much more share. So these two will run parallelly.
Okay. While you have recently launched a couple of products and the way you are seeing an opportunity in the northern market, what kind of a market share are you really eyeing in this sector?
We will close FY17 with around 10.5 market share. We would like to take it to 12% in FY17. And predominantly the share has to come from Northern Indian markets like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, these markets. Actually, in Southern India, we have been traditionally very strong.
Okay. So you're expecting things to improve in the northern market as far as the market share in FY17 is concerned. You had also, mentioned a little bit about the e-commerce channel. Could you give us a sense that, is it no more a competition to the offline channel, and in a way it is now supporting your growth, or it still continues to remain, remain a competition for you?
It's not a competition for us. As a manufacturer, we should sell through every possible channel that is available to us. We sell directly, we sell through sales and service dealers, we sell through retailers, we sell through power retailers. The e-commerce channels were neglected by the industry as a whole, and also it is something new, and which used to be something like 0.5% 1 year ago. During the festival season, we started witnessing some kind of traction in that particular channel. I think in the festival season, close to 5% of air conditioners would have got sold through that channel. So, looking at the convenience point of view and the penetration of smartphones and the retail space expenditure that is there, and the time poverty with which we all live, I think this channel will rapidly grow. My own estimate is by 2020, 30% of air conditioners will get sold through e-commerce channels. But I am not talking about the marketplaces like Snapdeal, Amazon alone. but all kinds of e-commerce channels. Many of our dealers also have opened their own website. Our own company can sell through e-commerce, and there are marketplaces which attract a lot of the electronic footfalls, if I may say so. So it is a channel for which we have created the delivery mechanism or the order fulfillment mechanism as well as after sales service. So we are committed to this channel. I think we are well equipped to deal with it. The future lies there. That's what I would say. The same way I mentioned another thing. Wi-Fi enabled air conditioners. There are 5 models which are launched which are Wi-Fi enabled. And 3 years fast forward, all air conditioners will be mobile app based air conditioners. That is how the world is going to move. It will also, the prices will keep dropping, because in electronics every year 20 to 25% price is supposed to drop. And with the backward integration that we are intending to do through the 2 manufacturing units, I think our dependence on import will substantially come down, and we will be able to make the air conditioners much more affordable. That's why you are seeing even multinationals beginning to manufacture in a very large number in this country.
Right. And lastly, Mr. Thiagarajan, could you give us a sense of the total capex plan that you have for FY17? We believe that you will be investing in a couple of manufacturing facilities. Could you share some details?
So the one I told you about the advertising expense, which is the revenue in nature. There is a research and development expenses, which again is growing from around rupees 25 crore to 35 crores. And the new manufacturing unit, we have said we will be investing 215 crores, but I don't think in FY17 the entire amount will be spent, because the land allocation in Jammu and Kashmir is getting delayed due to the delay in formation of the government and other uncertainties that are remaining there. But Sri City land may get procured in FY17 itself. The normal capex for the factory capital equipment will be in the order of rupees 35 crores. It is well within the norms, and these are going to come from our internal accruals. As you know, that we had also closed down 2 factories during last fiscal. And if I am to talk about a 3-year time frame, our capex are well within the limits, and I think we will be improving our capital turns as a company.
All right, Mr. Thiagarajan, we'll leave it there. Appreciate you joining us here on NDTV Profit and sharing with us a comprehensive outlook as to what's really happening on the ground and what is it that we can expect from Blue Star going forward.